Alrighty, guys, welcome back. It's your boy EQ, and up next we have the moment many of us have been waiting for, the already infamous feature verse from Kendrick Lamar on the Clips, Whips, and Chains record. Honestly, one of the most anticipated verses of recent memory. This record actually brought on the departure from Def Jam, the longtime label home of the Clips and Pusha T as a solo act. Pusha T and the Clips actually paid millions to get out of their deal, and they immediately signed with Roc Nation, which is hilarious given the fact that Def Jam obviously had their evaluation of them wrong. So for me at that point, honestly, I already knew this verse had to be iconic. It's super dope that he was able to maintain his artistic integrity. So much speculation as to what was said on this record to make Def Jam shake in their boots. Jimmy was already called out, so I know the energy is going to be tenacious. And when you have these level MCs on a record, because honestly, Malice definitely deserves his flowers as well. The dude is a beast on his own. But when there is this much talent on a track, not only them, but it was produced by Pharrell, greatness is almost guaranteed. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into the video, where we have the moment many of us have been waiting for, the already very infamous feature verse from Kendrick Lamar on the Clips, Whips, and Chains record. And guys, probably like y'all, I am so geeked, and I know Drake is intently listening right now to see what he can add to that frivolous lawsuit, as UMG described it. Sounds like a Pharrell record. I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit. He's proved that many times. All that talent must be God sent. I send your ass back to the cosmics. He sent him back to Morgan Wallen. Kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. But fuck it, the West minds me right now. Therapy showed me how to open up. It also showed me I don't give a fuck. The infamous line that was tweeted. All that therapy and he still don't give a fuck. I can see why Def Jam was a little scared. The general, where my gin and juice. Every song in the book of Genesis. Let the sonics move. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch. Fire. Yeah, man. Ginger root, man. Dope tea reference. I definitely got to listen to this again, man. But I really love the production. It sounds like a Pharrell record, and the Clips have always made magic with Pharrell. I do still want to give credit to Chad Hugo, because at the end of the day, he was so vital to the Neptunes. So it is sad to see how their relationship has soured. Yeah, man. Obviously, a lot of people are going to assume that he's talking about the great colonizer of hip-hop, Drake himself. But Kendrick didn't name any names, so if they want to take it that way, if the shoe fits, I mean, it's on them. But I do understand why Def Jam didn't want any parts of this being out there like that. But it's not like they're not profiting from it, because part of that departure deal was that they would be getting a nice slice of the pie from this album. Yeah, and he's generated tons of residuals for a lot of people, actually. But yeah, man, Kendrick definitely snapped on this verse. I can see why Def Jam felt the way, but with all the controversy, they have probably helped craft the best rollout that this project could have ever had. I'm really excited to hear the full version of this record, because knowing Kendrick Lamar, this is probably not the only part of his verse. He's a type that will add a verse to the end with like a beat switch up. So yeah, man, I'm definitely excited for this project. For me, it definitely lived up to the hype. Drake's going to be disappointed that his name wasn't mentioned at all, but people are definitely going to naturally tie this together with him. Kendrick's lineup in this photo is super crispy. I know the comments are going to be crazy going both ways. Let's actually look through some of them. Comments are probably some of my favorite parts of these reactions. Niggas want the tea on me? Well, here's the ginger root. Yeah, and I agree. He definitely snapped. Kendrick Lamar, whenever he raps, I thrive off negativity. It's hilarious, but I would definitely take out the caption, because the guy has tons of uplifting records where he's thriving off the positivity. But he's definitely going to call out the negativity. The boy ain't dead. He's just going to be playing catch up the rest of his career. LOL. It's Dot World now. Yeah, man. Hilarious. Drake has dropped a lot of music throughout his career, so he's always going to be one of the bigger streaming rappers, artists, period. But Kendrick Lamar's batting average is honestly unmatched right now. And the one thing that Drake and the OVO army always ran with was the fact that, yeah, he was the numbers guy. He was the sales guy. Kendrick Lamar still has the highest selling album of the year, and if it wasn't for some BS technicality, he would still have a top 50 song on the Billboard charts literally a whole year later. Getting niggas up out of here. Nah, I told him. Sent him out to the cosmos. Niggas want the tea on me? Well, here's the ginger root. And I love me some good ginger root tea, fam. Really good for the inflammation and getting niggas out of here. Where's the beat from? I heard it before. The Whips and Chains record. Love Kendrick, but imagine leaving your label for that verse. I mean, he went to a situation where people actually respect him. He has a relationship with Jay. Jay values his talent. And honestly, Def Jam hasn't been Def Jam in a very long time. Don't y'all mention any other rappers. This is a God MC. Y'all personal favorites can never. Yeah, man. Kendrick Lamar is definitely goated. No one is as great as Kendrick. Type of song you listen to twice and say that's cool and never play again. I don't know. Oh, fam. It's crazy. You do enough of these videos where you start to recognize like the Drake stands and the OVO army. That one account is literally on like everything Kendrick related. And he's always posting the same shit. And he seems to always find a new way to hate. But I see you, Rayo. I want to say I even said his name in like the last video. I need the inside of the tape deck. What's a tape deck? Yeah. Crazy that a tape deck now is just an archaeological relic at this point. Do you niggas even like rap? And he snapped. I like Evil Kendrick. He was getting into a different bag right here. Nah, it's definitely spooky vibes. Why did they play his verse? Snap, though. I mean, at the end of the day, like I said earlier, the way Kendrick operates, I would not be surprised if he had literally the same amount of verse towards the end of a record during a switch up. Just fucking bars, fuck all that melodic shit. Fuck all that buddy buddy shit. Nigga get in the fucking booth and stop crying. Yeah, man, I always expect a clinic when it comes to like bars from Kendrick Lamar. Tough, this nigga rapping, incoming hating bird niggas. Yeah, man, hating owls, fam. The bars are nice, but who wants to listen to this? Obviously, tons of people. Damn, it's out so early. I was hoping Clips would keep it under wraps. This may not be the entire part from Kendrick. It shouldn't shock anyone if he were to come out with like a whole nother 16 at the end. Wait, because this beat is sickening. Now, the beat is hard. Again, this is obviously not the final mastered version, you know? And records definitely have a way of changing right before the release, so this might not even be the final version yet. He went crazy. I concur. Oh, look at. I feel like I've seen this dude too. Yo, you start seeing these guys. I think these guys don't have jobs and they just go around commenting on anything Kendrick related. Kendrick is a better album artist. Oh, for sure, for sure. Kendrick Lamar's albums are honestly, they themselves feel like relics of the past. Honestly, nowadays, people just put together 30 of their favorite songs they recorded over the X amount of years and call it a day. Kendrick Lamar is going in there with intention. So when you're listening to an album, you're not just listening to random songs, you're listening to songs with a storyline. From beginning to end, it tells a story. Concept albums. And that's a very foreign concept for most artists these days. The last 30 seconds, he went in. I feel like he snapped the whole way. People already mad and the full song isn't even out yet. Long Neck Larry, people are going to try to find a way to hate, even if the point is rooted in full on delusion. They're going to have to hype these elementary bars crazy, I already know. Has this guy not listened to probably his favorite rapper, Drake? Wouldn't say those are the most complex bars. The shit riding. This isn't even the full record. And guys, I could probably already bank that this is going to be the most listened to record on the album. I'm definitely interested in hearing the full record because if they play this much of Kendrick Lamar's verse, who knows? This may be the entire verse. But I think they definitely have something up their sleeve. If they're throwing their aces out this soon, I don't think that's the type of move they would make, especially given the fact that they already had so much buzz about this verse. So would it be crazy if the best part of Kendrick Lamar's feature wasn't even in this snippet? Like I said, it definitely wouldn't shock me if there were more to it. Definitely let me know what you guys think of the snippet so far of Kendrick Lamar's verse. Do you guys think that's the full verse, or do you guys think there's going to be another portion of it as well that they're going to release along with the album? Also, let me know if you guys think Def Jam was justified in their fear about this record. It doesn't necessarily say any names, but there are definitely bars in that record that people could correlate with Drake. Definitely hit the like and subscribe button, guys. It does your channel wonders. I really want to thank you guys so much for continuing to make this channel a part of your day. It honestly means the world to me, and all the love and support that you guys continue to show this channel on a daily is overwhelming and probably the biggest reason why I make these videos. So I really want to let you guys know how grateful I am for all of it. I do want to send a huge shout out to all those that have been joining the YouTube memberships. It's a small way to support the channel, but definitely goes a long way. And also a very super thank you to all those that have been sending super thanks. Again, it goes so far in supporting the channel. And I am so grateful for all of it. So I'm definitely looking forward to your take on this feature. Hope you guys love this video, and I hope to see you guys soon. Kendrick Lamar understood the assignment and aced the exam, guys.